Hi, Scott from Digital Fish with content that catches. The forecast was awesome, so I made the call to fish an area I'd been looking at for quite a long time. The Noises and the HAURAKI Gulf, a group of islands and rock stacks with lots of fish holding structure and habitat. My first mate today was Timothy Tankrell, a Westlake student who is also a bit of a star rugby player. We launched off Narrowneck Beach and made the 20-kilometre trek out to the Noises just north of Waiheke Island. We took a bit of time to look around as the wind direction would change and strengthen later in the afternoon, and we didn't want to set up and then later have to shift. A great looking stack ticked all the boxes, so we set to unloading. The sea life was abundant. Mussels and kinner were everywhere. These clues are quite important for finding good fish holding areas. The burley was out and the sea was looking spectacularly calm. Not necessarily ideal fishing conditions, but things would heat up. I was coaching Timothy on setting the hook as a school of KAHAWAI turned up in the trail. It wasn't long before he was into a nice little KAHAWAI and he had the first fish of the trip. He was sizing it up for dinner, however I commandeered it for kingfish duty as it was the perfect size. We saw a kingfish turn up a couple of hours later, but the livey had perished unfortunately. I got into the bait fishing, and as the wind and swell slowly increased, the fish became more active. Timothy got completely smoked in what was obviously a stonking big snapper earlier in the day, but it cut the main line on the rocks sadly. More fish came onto the rocks as the day wore on. We landed some legal snapper and a couple of decent KAHAWAI before I had a solid red smash me off on the ledge under my feet. The flash underwater told the story of a hefty sized snapper, sadly the one that got away. And that was our day. We'll have to go back soon as we felt we left with unfinished business. This is Scott from Digital Fish with content that catches.